Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. You take a look at the Bucks. What are some of the advantages, Stan, of coaching teams with a lot of veterans, a lot of experience?
Kevin, how much time do we have? I mean, do we have time to do a whole podcast? I mean, it's everything. They know more about the game. They're smarter. They've seen it all. They have developed a professionalism and a mental toughness. They've been through every situation. I could go on and on.
And there's that fine line between being too weighted in that direction and not having the kind of skill players, the youth, that can drive that engine.
Yeah, I think having a good mix of youth and veterans is very important to teams.
Out to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Harris has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Denver.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Butler goes in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton can't get it to go. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
Now, here's Lillard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Lopez outside. Oh, good on the triple. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. Jokic inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
And stolen by Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Milwaukee with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. And a wide open look for Porter. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Back to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Lillard outside. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Inside. Here's Lopez. Good defense by Jokic.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And there it is for him.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Trent. It's stolen by Harris. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw this game. The free throw off from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Butler deciding where to go with it. The 19-foot shot. And Denver again with the bucket.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Pass to Trent. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Jokic. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 13.
The Nuggets, 18.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Denver.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Back to Lillard. It's Trent on the wing. No good with the triple. The Nuggets leading by 13. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
Bucks trailed by 11. It's Trent on the wing. Now here's Lillard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Jones hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Trent with the wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Jokic on top. Shoots over Lillard. And Denver again with the bucket.
Jokic has every shot.
Pass to Trent. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Harris. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
For three, Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there. Wow. Giannis right side to the paint. Kicks it down to Middleton. Nice move. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Milwaukee. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Well, I think the kids would say Jimmy was in his bag, right?
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jokic on top. He has 7. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. Denver making a switch here. Denver shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Down low. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Pass to Jokic. 19 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Out to Harris. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Nuggets lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Ivy. Lillard outside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Jokic draws the double. Harris outside. Back to Jokic. The 19-foot shot. And Denver again with the bucket.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
The kick out to Lopez. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lopez has got 6.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And it's sent back by Lopez. Pass to Ivy. Back to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball. Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to Jokic. Five to shoot. Back to Harris. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Middleton. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Wright. This one for 3. And Brown pulls it down.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Offensive rebound. No dice on the putback jam. Bucks trailed by 8. Here's Wright. And Brown pulls it down.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for Denver. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. The Bucks making a switch here. And 1:01 left in the third. Screen by Jones. Westbrook. And he converts the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Lopez outside. Here's Portis. Shot from 6. Lopez, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 12. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Back to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. And he gets it to go.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game.
The Nuggets, 45.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Nuggets on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. There's a screen by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Great defense that time from Duren. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 10-point lead. And slam dunk by Harris. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck. And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Milwaukee making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Out left to the wing. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Pass to Harris. Jokic with it. Back to Harris. From past the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
Giannis left side. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Poked away. Pass to Jokic. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 16. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Nuggets on offense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. A nice shot by Brown. Here is Lillard. Pass to Trent. Now Jokic. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And slam dunk by Harris.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Denver.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Lillard throws it down.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
The throw good, Damian Lillard. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. Middleton for 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.